Hi vinyl community, this is Mike Vinyl Spiral, and this is my response to Christian at CGCvinyl's 365 competition. Christian has been in the vinyl community now for just about a year, and what he wants us to do is to show 3 albums from a particular genre, 6 albums from a different genre, and then 5 albums from a third genre. The stipulation is that you're not allowed to repeat any of the artists. So here goes. So the first one, I'm showing 3 albums of Australian punk. First up, my favourite Australian punk bands at the moment, Amyl and the Sniffers. This is their debut album. It's absolutely brilliant, as is their second. I had the good fortune to go and see them in the summer, and they're absolutely brilliant. So that's Amyl and the Sniffers, first one. Secondly, band from the 70s, The Saints, Eternally Yours. This is one of my all-time favourite bands, and it's an absolutely brilliant album. And I think the standout track on this is This Perfect Day. So that's The Saints. And the third, Australian punk, another band from Melbourne, I believe. This is Death Wish, and this is their album Lithium Zion, which I think is from 2016 or 2018 possibly. There it is. They're very loud, very brilliant. So that's 3 Australian punk albums. Right, next up, 6 albums. And I've chosen to show 6 reggae albums. First up, Third World, 96 Degrees in the Shade. This is a band I think that was sort of bypassed by a lot of people, but they're absolutely brilliant. This, I think, is their best album of all, and side 2 is absolutely fantastic. The tracks are Human Marketplace, Third World Man, 1865 and Rhythm of Life, and all 4 of those tracks, they just run together so beautifully. This is an absolutely fantastic album. So if you've not checked out Third World, then please do. Couldn't really do reggae without the great Bob Marley. This is his 1977 album, Exodus. He left us far too early, but what more is there to say? He's a great man, absolutely brilliant. Did so much to actually sort of to put sort of reggae music out there, particularly in the UK and the US. So that's Bob Marley. Next, this is a British punk band from Birmingham. This is Steel Pulse, Handsworth Revolution. The title track was also a single that was moderately successful in the UK charts, and that's it. There you go, Handsworth Revolution by Steel Pulse. And the fourth one, this is a fairly new album, and this is by Holly Cook. Now, Holly Cook, she was originally a backing singer for Culture Club. She then joined the Slits as, I think, their keyboard player. And she also happens to be the daughter of Paul Cook, the Sex Pistols drummer. This album is lovely. It's called Vessel of Love, and it's a brilliant piece of reggae. Next up, Black Uhuru. This album's called Red. I think this is their best album. It features the great Sly Dunbar and Robbie Shakespeare, and again, you know, it's really a really good reggae album. Kids of Eglinton, I think, is the best track on this one. So that's Red by Black Uhuru. And then another legendary reggae band, and that's Culture. And this is probably their most successful album, and that's the 2/7 Clash, Um, so there you go. That's 6 reggae albums. So finally, 5 albums, and this is a completely different pace. This is English female folk singers, and or British, I should say. I should say British. I do apologise. First up, Anne Briggs, and this is her album "The Time Has Come," and it's released. This is a reissue on the Earth label, and the Earth label is really good. They've reissued a lot of sort of quite obscure folk albums in recent years, and it's worth checking out their catalogue if you're into folk music. So that's the first one. The Time Has Come by Anne Briggs. The second one, this is an absolute classic. This is Vashti Bunyan and Just Another Diamond Day, and this is just a fantastic album. I think she only ever released sort of a couple of albums, and this is by far her most successful. Now, on this album, there's some really good good musicians. We've got Robin Williamson, we've got Simon Nicol, Dave Swarbrick is on there, I believe. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Dave Swarbrick is there on the fiddle, and yeah, this is a fantastic album. This is a reissue from about 3 or 4 years ago, but it was originally issued in I think about 1971. My favourite British folk singer, again someone who left us far too young, and this is Sandy Denny, and in my opinion, this is her best album. The North Star Grassmen and the Ravens. This again is a seminal piece of English folk. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. I love just about everything that Sandy Denny did, and as I say, this is my favourite. And the next one, Shirley Collins. This is called Heartsease. Now, this is an album from 2020, and Shirley is well into her 80s now, and apparently she lost her voice completely a few years back, and she had to learn to sing again. And yet she's been really successful because this is a lovely album. So Shirley Collins, the grand dame of English folk music. There you go. And finally, another one of my favourites, June Tabor, Airs and Graces, and this is from 1971. So this is one of her early albums. She's had a very long recording career. Just about every album she's done has been absolutely brilliant. So there you go. That's the final album. That's 5 British female folk singers. So that's it. That's my 365 entry for Christian at CGCvinyl. Please go over and check out his channel because he's absolutely brilliant. So there you go. Bye bye.